Hi guys, I just want you to take a look at your practice 1 for verbals. Verbals are gerunds, participles, and infinitives. And I want you to check your practice and make sure that you have the correct answers, and more importantly that you understand why that they are correct. Let's look at number 1. Swimming is a good exercise. The answer is B, a gerund. Swimming is a gerund because it is a verb, an ing verb, but it is acting like a noun. It is the subject of the sentence, and as you know, subjects are nouns or pronouns. What's the thing that is good exercise? Swimming is the thing that is good exercise. Even though it looks like a verb, it's an ing verb acting as a noun. Number 2, an expanding field is a participle. The answer is A. It's a participle because it's a verb that ends in an ing, or it can end in an ed, and it's acting as an adjective. It's acting as an adjective describing the noun field. What kind of field? An expanding field. That's what a participle is. In number 3, to buy is an infinitive. When you have to plus any verb, you have an infinitive. To buy is an infinitive. Number 4, breaking. Breaking is a gerund, an ing verb that's acting like a noun. What's the thing that is simply not possible? Breaking of the light barrier is simply not possible. It's acting as a noun. In number 5, to pass is an infinitive. To plus a verb is an infinitive. It looks like a verb, but it is not the main verb in the sentence. For number 6, overwhelmed. Overwhelmed is a participle. Participles end in ed or ing. They look like a verb, but they're actually acting like an adjective. What's this adjective describing? An overwhelmed me. I am the one that is overwhelmed. I am overwhelmed. Overwhelmed I. In number 7, to repair is an infinitive. To plus a verb. Not the main verb in the sentence, though. It doesn't count as a verb, even though it looks like one. Number 8 is a participle. It's an ing verb, or it can be an ed verb, but it's acting as an adjective. Beginning what? Beginning today. It's acting as an adjective describing today. Number 9, the word passing is a gerund because it's the thing that would make me happy. It's acting as a noun. It's acting as the subject in the sentence. What would make me very happy? Passing would make me very happy. It's acting as a noun. It's the thing that would make me happy. Number 10, watching is a gerund also. It's an ing verb that acts like a noun. It's the thing that I enjoy. What's the thing I enjoy? I enjoy watching. It's acting as a noun. It's acting as a direct object. Number 11, crouching is a participle because it's describing the kittens. It's acting as an adjective. Crouching kittens. It's an ing verb or ed verb acting as an adjective. Driven is also a participle. A driven swimmer. It's a verb. For number 12, actually, we are going to go back and cross out number 12 completely. Can anyone guess why? The problem with number 12 is that driven is actually an adjective. It's not just acting like one, it is one. It's a driven swimmer. Remember, I had said it was a participle, but participles have to be verbs, and driven is an adjective. It is not a verb. Drive is a verb, but not driven. So let's just get rid of that one. I also want you guys to skip number 13. You're probably thinking, why did she write all these if we are skipping them? Lighting is a bad example. It is not a gerund. It is not a participle. It is simply a noun. Lighting is our lights. They're things. You have lighting in the room. It's an object. It's a thing. It's not a verb. Yeah, to light something is a verb, but not lighting. Lighting just is a noun, so it can't be a verbal. Verbals have to be verbs. And you're going to love this one. We're getting rid of 14 too. Surprised is an adjective. It's not just acting like one, it is one. Okay, back to normal here. Completing in number 15, completing is for sure a gerund. It's an ing verb acting like a noun. It's the thing that is harder than it looks. So it's acting like a noun, but it is a verb. Number 16, to accept is an infinitive, to plus a verb. 17 is definitely a participle. Participles are verbs that end in ed or ing that act as adjectives. Pushed is describing the runner, a pushed runner. 18, arguing is a gerund, an ing verb acting like a noun. It's the thing that is getting very frustrating. It's acting as the subject. Giving is a gerund in number 19. What's the thing that will improve their attitudes? Giving is the thing, the noun, that will improve their attitudes. And the last one is a participle. Completed, even though complete is a verb, it's acting like an adjective here. An ed verb acting like an adjective. The completed meal. Please make sure that you guys either print this now or email it to me. Use this to make corrections on your practice 1 page and either print it and give it to me tomorrow or email it to me as a PDF. Thanks. Have a good night.